So I think Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao is not a particularly good student of history. How was Andhra Pradesh formed? A large part of what was Andhra Pradesh was part of the Madras Presidency. And there was a Hyderabad state. There was a massive movement of the Telugu people to form one state for the Telugu people. Both sides, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, speak Telugu. There was a massive movement for creating a Telugu-speaking state. That is how a single Andhra Pradesh was formed, bringing together all the Telugu-speaking people, all the Telugu-speaking regions of this part of India. Many, many years later, there was another movement to divide United Andhra Pradesh into Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Now, Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao and I have met several times during that time, and I know what he told me, and he knows what I told him. There was no agreement between the MLAs of what is now Telangana and the MLAs of what is now Andhra Pradesh. There was no agreement between the MPs of what is now Telangana and what is now Andhra Pradesh. In fact, I remember when we invited them to dinner, they will not even sit at the same table. One set of MPs will sit on 3-4 tables, another set of MPs will sit on 4 or 5 tables. It is after great amount of work and persuasion, we agreed that Telangana will be carved out. And I announced it on December 9, 2009. And Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao called off his fast. And he profusely thanked us. I think he may not have forgotten that he profusely thanked us. But another agitation broke out. Therefore, we had to appoint the Justice Sri Krishna Commission, which gave 6 recommendations. We tried to make both sides agree to any one recommendation, especially the 5th recommendation. They did not agree, and ultimately, the Congress party and the government in centre agreed to divide the United Andhra Pradesh into Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. And please ask Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao to recall the day on which the bill was passed in the Parliament. After the bill was passed, what did he tell us? Therefore, let's not go into all those conversations. It's after great difficulty, tremendous amount of work and persuasion involving both sides that we created the state of Telangana, but it is a response to a people's movement. Just as carving out a Telugu-speaking state was a response to the people's movement of the 1950s.
One second, hey guys.
You met the outstanding debt of Telangana is 3.66 lakh crores. 3.66 lakh crores.
Yes.
Considering the debt thing, do you think the Congress government, when it is elected to power, the budget of the Congress government will support the 6 guarantees that you have given?
So I'm sure that the Telangana Congress leaders have done their homework, have done their math, and they have announced the 6 guarantees. The 6 guarantees have to be implemented over a period of 5 years. A government is elected for 5 years. Therefore, states' own tax revenues, non-tax revenues, centre's devolution of funds and borrowing is on the revenue side. On the expenditure side, there is committed expenditure. There are ongoing welfare programs and the new schemes that have been announced. I'm sure the Telangana leaders have applied their mind and have balanced their books. I have not looked at the numbers, but I'm sure when there is an opportunity to look at the numbers, we will also help them make sure that there are enough revenues to meet the commitments made and to implement the 6 guarantees. It can be done. I'm sure they have applied their mind, and we will help them implement the 6 guarantees.
One by one. Again, one guys, one.
He will decide.
Please, one by one.
I don't want to comment on an individual's capability or competence. I am only presenting facts and I'm drawing conclusions from that. Are you suggesting that every generation doesn't throw up new leaders, capable leaders? Forget the Congress party. There will be a time when Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao will vacate that seat, isn't it? And another leader will emerge from this party or that party. I'm sure that the Congress is capable of throwing up competent leaders who can run a good and efficient government.
Yeah. One sec. First, one sec, please.
Is he extending an olive branch to the Congress or to the BJP? Let him clarify that first. We ran 2 successful coalition governments in Delhi. 2004 to 2009, 2009 to 2014. And these are not my words. It is the words of Dr. Arvind Subramaniam, Chief Economic Advisor to the Modi government, who said that was the golden period of growth. Yes. Between 2004 and 2009, our average growth rate was 8.5%. And for the entire 10 years, average growth was 7.5%. Never before or never after achieved that growth rate. So we ran 2 coalition governments successfully. Let Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao clarify who is he extending the olive branch to.
He also said that BRS played a key role in that coalition government.
Well, I wish him well, but at best he can win how many seats? 17, isn't it? With 17, if he can play a key role, I wish him well. No, let's not have into a discussion.
One sec, please.
Only a question answer. I'm not. I'm trying to tell you what I understand.
What? How far is it correct to give these schemes for the people?
I answered our friend there. Are these guarantees being welcomed by the people of Telangana? Are they happy with these schemes or not? If they are happy, we will find ways in which they will be implemented. You see, just a moment, just a moment. I'm answering him, just a moment. Once you announce something which needs to be done and the people are happy, it's the government which must find the revenues. And I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure, Telangana leaders have done their homework. And after the government is formed, if we will also help them find the revenues to meet the expenditure.
One sec.
No, he will decide who will ask the question. Just a moment.
Yeah, please.
Rahul Gandhi to move from the Sada. How do you see this case?
See, I don't want to respond to these off-the-cuff jibes and insults. As far as I'm concerned, Prime Minister Modi is the Honorable Prime Minister of India. I will not use such words against him, and I sincerely hope he will not use such words against any other political leader.
Yes, sir. We are saying that the battle canvas for PM is changed every 6 months. There will be no stable government. And second is, communal violence will be there. Congress is going to
All these are simply for election purposes. If there are 12 people in the Congress who are capable of being Chief Minister, that shows that this is a democratic party with talent. A democratic party with talent will throw up many leaders. If you are a one-man party and don't allow anyone else to exhibit his or her talent, you will be like BRS. So I take it as a compliment that the Congress party has 12 capable leaders. And what is this accusation against communal violence? Congress party has been a flag bearer of secularism in this country. We have made huge sacrifices to uphold secularism. Indira Gandhi was killed because she upheld secularism. We have paid a huge price for defending secularism. We are the most secular party in the country, and we will not allow any communal violence under our government.
Yeah, once after, because you...
I don't know, you tell me who was involved in the demolition of Babri Masjid. I don't know what he's saying. He is accusing Congress party of demolishing Babri Masjid. Please understand, a voter is a voter in this country, whether he belongs to this religion or that religion or a third religion. Each one has a vote. Now why should we not ask everybody to cast his or her vote for me? We don't appeal to any community, we appeal to the people, as I have done today. And if a section of the people believe that the Congress party is their best defender and protector, and if they vote for us, what is wrong with that?
Yes. After one sec, sir. First him, then him, then.
I don't know. I don't know if we had quote unquote excellent relationships with AIMIM. That's news to me.
One sec. Please.
So his father sometimes supported us, sometimes opposed us, but I don't know whether the right way to describe is excellent relationship.
Yes.
Which paper do you represent? PTI. You look at your own dispatches. Every day, if I open the newspaper, all I see is crime here, crime there, crime in Uttar Pradesh, crime in Gujarat, crime in this. What has this got to do with the Congress? Congress is not in government in many states of North India. Who is responsible for the crimes there? It's quite depressing to read the newspapers today.
Yes.
From the important persons from Telangana are left untouched in the Delhi leaders camp. So do you see a secret understanding between BRS and BJP?
See, I don't know anything about that case except what you people report in the newspapers. I have not seen the FIR, I have not seen any papers in that case. So I can't comment who is involved, who is not involved.
Sir, one more serious allegation from KCR. Due to delay of Telangana formation bill, many youth are sacrificed. This is a response, Congress is a response. And they raise the allegation.
Sir,
Please understand, creating a state or dividing a state is not child's play. It can't be done just like that. A state is created after a movement, like original Andhra Pradesh was created. A state is divided in response to a people's movement. If some lives have been lost, we are sorry for that. But what about the 4,000 odd suicides in Telangana under Mr. KCR's government? I've got the exact number. It's 4,000 something. I didn't use it in my statement. Now, who's responsible for those suicides? A suicide is an unfortunate incident. So if in the people's movement, some people lost their lives in the agitation, we are sorry for that. But you can't make the central government responsible for that. It is a people's movement. Mr. KCR emerged as a prominent leader of that movement, and that is why he is Chief Minister today. The freedom movement was a people's movement. Creation of Andhra Pradesh, Potti Sriramalu's sacrifice was a response to a people's movement. I hope Mr. KCR is not saying that the people have nothing to do with that. I got Telangana. I hope he's not saying that. If he's saying that, the people will answer him in this next election. If he's saying that, it's a very unfortunate statement.
okay. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, thank you.
He said that Chidambaram sir will leave the TCS of that. Really appreciate your support.
Thank you very much. Good day.
Please sit down.
The rural unemployment rate of Telangana is also higher than the all India average. What is of grave concern is that the youth unemployment rate of persons between 15 and 29 years, between 15 and 29, is the highest in the country. The rate is in Telangana 15.1% as against 10% for the whole country. Besides, as of December 2022, at least 80,000 vacancies in the state government were unfilled. I'm told that that may include 20,000 teachers. In the 2018 election, the TRS, now called the BRS, promised an unemployment allowance of rupees 3,016 rupees per month to the unemployed qualified youth registered with the Telangana State Public Service Commission. That number today, registered number today is 22 lakhs, and not one of them has received the unemployment allowance promised in 2018. Rampant unemployment has killed the spirit of the youth of Telangana and their parents and extinguished their dreams. The BRS government has comprehensively failed on the two issues of inflation and unemployment. These are the topmost concerns of the people of Telangana. On other issues also, I could share with you the facts and figures. They are equally depressing, but what I have given you is sufficient evidence that there is a government in this state which is incompetent to address the core issues. The BRS government's management of the economy has led to the state's outstanding debt reaching 3.66 lakh crore. 3.66 lakh crore in 22-23. Since 2015, the state's debt burden has increased by a whopping 404%. In the last 4 fiscal years alone, it has increased by 18.5%, 20.3%, 15.8%, and 16.6%. That is the annual increase in each of the last 4 years. As a result, the per capita debt in March 23 per person's debt is rupees 96,316, nearly 1 lakh rupees. Consequently, the flow of funds to many welfare schemes has stalled or has been severely affected. I'll give you 2 examples. In 23-24, Telangana's allocation for education was 7.6% of the total budget expenditure. It is far less than the national average of 14.8%. The allocation for healthcare was 5%, less than the national average of 6.3%. On the Social Progress Index, Telangana ranked 26. Telangana's rank is 26, near the bottom. Malnutrition is rampant. Consequently, 30.8% of the children are underweight, 29.3% of children are stunted, and 17.9% of children are wasted. I appeal to the people of Telangana to give the Congress party an opportunity to form the government and rescue the state's economy and put it on the growth path. I need hardly remind you that it was the Congress party that ushered in liberalization and an open economy in 1991 under the Prime Ministership of Shri Narasimha Rao, who belonged to the undivided Andhra Pradesh. And it was the Congress party that gave India the golden period of growth between 2004 and 2014 under the Prime Ministership of Dr. Manmohan Singh. While promising to focus on growth, jobs, and price stability, we also promise you a raft of welfare measures that will bring relief and cheer to the people, especially the farmers, women, and homemakers. I'm sure you are aware of the 6 guarantees offered by the Congress party, and I appeal to you to support the Congress in order to implement the 6